I stole a big red ship to grind it down for parts, and I stole a space station to smash it into dust. With the red ship that I stole, and I'll remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest crew. Everything I stole goes away in the end. And blah 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 blah. I have no lyrics for this part, so let us start this thing, this episode of APE.
No, get stuck on chords. Move guitar out of the way. There we go. Let's fix the mic. Blah 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 blah. Yada hammy hearties. Hopefully the there's less pops in that one. Probably not. Yeah. Yada hammy hearties, and welcome to an APE. So since last time I've done some things. Let's go to the things to remember. Mergeless tube and the airlock. So over here I switched out the connectors that used to be here for mergeless tubes. So these will actually split apart once I split the ship, because the connectors just kept on disconnecting, and it was being rather annoying. So there we go. So every time I logged in, the connectors were actually disconnected, and that meant that the half of my ship didn't get oxygen, so we didn't want that. And then in the airlock I have not pressurized. I have pressurized, but there was no pressure in there. Okay, leave that open. I have moved the air vents, and I should probably take this catwalk and put it back, if I can. There it goes. Oh, I need 2 extra catwalks. But I moved them over to a completely separate system, so this is just an oxygen tank connected to air vents, and it's not connected to any of the system. So we can't refill this, and the plan is that we won't use as much of this oxygen as we're using anything else. So air tank, this is 83% full. And this will ensure that we can depressurize this area, because what happens usually when I have an abundance of oxygen, which I currently have, is that the tank over here gets full, and it's completely full, which means that when I want to depressurize the place that's called the airlock, I can't, because there's nowhere for the oxygen to go, and in the end it just dumps all the oxygen into space, and we don't want that. So there we go. So today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 20, I think that should be enough. So today we shall actually be building again. Woohoo! That was not the longest break from building, but it was a break nonetheless. Now back to work, back to work. We're going to start with a backplate over here. And it's going to require 3 specific functions to do what I want it to. And those are, it needs to be disconnectable, so I can add stuff between the hangar and the backplates. And it needs to be the place where we dump our stone. And I think I might actually use a bunch of connectors Even though that was never the plan from the beginning, but I might do it because it's easier per se, and we don't really need to dump stone that quickly, that much. I mean, I'm not sure. I want to try doing the connectors because I think I have a pretty cool idea, or a pretty functional idea at least. So let's go to the back. I think we need to add a grinder so we can take these bad boys down because you don't belong here anymore. So let's do that. Let's grab these motors and actually switch the thing. So let's just do that and head over to the welders. And the welders will weld it. That's actually a tip from the comments. So thank you for that tip. Speaking of comments, a lot of you like the song, the Overlord song I did a couple of episodes back. So that's why I tried it again to see if I succeeded. Not sure if it's going to be as good as the other. Why are you not being picked up? I should have plenty of storage for you. Damn it. I did not like that. And you were just launched, weren't you? By the gravity. Was there anything else? Nothing that I... Oh yes, steel plates. Steel plates. For both of them? I'm not sure why it did that, because... Wow, let me go. Because I clearly have a lot of storage left, so that's probably not intended behavior. So there we go. There we go. And we shall need to do stuff. So... and I will not be able to depressurize this area. So let's just do that. Indeed. There we go, depressurized. And did I get the center? No, I did not. So let's get the center. Do I need it to be in the center? I don't, do I? Anyway, we're going to order parts. We're going to start by ordering parts. We're going to need merge blocks, and do I even need 4? I don't. I don't need 4, I just need 2. I guess I don't need 8, I need 2. So let's find the merge block. There it is. Make 2 of those, and we're going to make this a red block and not finish it. And this should be the place where the tubes go. Perfect, and now we can finish this, so this place doesn't start pressurizing again. And let's see. Let's give me a couple of seconds to make most of the parts. So we don't have to wait around for that. So I'm going to grab a general plan. Not going to waste too much time of the episode thinking about what I'm going to do in specifics. So, hold on. Okay, there we go. Think I might have over big plants, whatever it's called. There's a word that I currently don't have in my face. That's very good for what I want to convey. The message that is being wished to convey. This is not the merge. We don't need the unmerge tubes here because all the tubing is actually going on the ship itself. And the unmerging, the parts that will be unmergeable, will not have the stuffs on it. So let's start building. Blue conveyors, blue conveyors. I don't know why they're blue, but they are connected to the blue network, which is parts and oxygen. Oh, do I reach you? I reach you. I reach you. And I should be able to make these, which means that I should be able to remove the armor blocks now as well. And And I open up the doors to the inside, so we're just gonna be able to fly inside. So we're just gonna weld this up. Speaking of welding, let's weld.
Weldy weld, weldy weldy, weldy 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 weldy, weldy weldy, weldy weldy weldy, weldy weld.
The timers... Damn, the sensor should have been turned off. I thought I turned them off. So here's the pipe connecting it to the system, which means that this will be the place where we are able to... well, it has access to the storage, which is the wrong storage. There we go. Well, I can fix that. I can fix that with micromanagement. Yep. Overlord, interior open. And then we have to wait for the timer to go off. Timer. I guess it's X3 that's running now, which is it? None of them is running? Oh, it's waiting for me to say that I left. There we go, I have now left. And let's see, timer, no. Sensor, analog, this should be off, this interior should be off. Will you turn on? You should automatically turn on any second now. Yes, there we go. I'll turn you off. And the door. Airlock exterior open. Good. Good. There we go. Now that we have done this, there's only the connectors left, really, which I actually do not have. Connectors. And then they shall be placed on the top. Along like that. And maybe I should do that first. I don't have them. I forgot to make them. Overlord, production. Yeah, let's make them. It should be 18. So connectors, wherever you are. Come out, whatever you are. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 by 9. Or times 9. Not times 9, but times 2. There we go. And now we can start building the thing that we're actually... Ooh, do not wish to disconnect you because you're off and not merged. Overlord. Merge. Which one are you? 9 and 10? You're 9 and 10. Overlord. Merge. Block. This number 9 is... Hanger to booster. Booster. Hanger. So you're guessing what kind of module we're making right now? Booster. There we go. The question is, if I disconnect this, will they stay on? Yes, they do. Though I am a little bit scared, so I'm going to leave this in. So we have 1, 2, and that one. There we go, that's our shape. I made these blue, didn't I? You're not supposed to be blue, and neither are you. 1, 2, 3. I don't have to count, because I'll know where it's supposed to stop. So you and you will give us a nice shape there, and it does not connect. Can I connect to this? I can't connect to this, which is should, maybe? Because that mean when I build this, I will... The thruster hurt me. When I build this, I will be able to see inside here. I'm not sure that is the worst thing ever. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then we build out. And we're gonna lay out our basic shape. Now, we're not going to afford this. So, just so we know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side we have this. So this is an armored thruster, so it's going to give us a little bit of shape, and it should actually be like this. Or possibly a ramp. But we're going to do this for now. Like that. Gonna do the same on the top. Just to add a little bit of random shape. There we go. Now let's bring out the thrusters. You should be there and there. So we have 2 of you here. And then we start with the thrusters. Now this is going to be a little bit hard to see exactly what's going on. But these thrusters should give it a smooth overhead. Or like a smooth transition from this thruster to this thruster, which is a little bit lower. So it should go, it's a flat background here, and then there's an armor thruster that has a slope. That's not the thruster I wanted. But it's going to be a slope. So it's going to transition down to the next large thruster in a pretty nice way. So the plan here is to do this 3 times. And large thrusters. And 1 last time of these thrusters. And the last thruster goes that way. So there we go. Now we shall have more braking force. And around the back we should have a large thruster force. Now, we will definitely not be able to make all of them. I mean, we're doing the same on the other side. That's 8, 12 large thrusters. This guy has 7. We have 2. That's 9. That's not the same number. Maybe we could make a couple more thrusters, but I'm going to start with the top row. And I'm going to have the bottom row here. Even though it's kind of hitting my frame rates. Just having them here. So we're going to have that. And then we're going to need more thrusters. Armor thruster, this one. I'm actually going to place these here. Because I want this to be a self-sustained unit as well as a thruster pack. Because in times of need I will disconnect this. And in times of needs mean when we're mining, because this will obviously not be able to be here while we're mining. So look at this madness. Wow. I can't wait to build this. So let's grab Mr. Potato and start stealing parts. And also this top part here, it will continue around. So we will actually have thrusters, small thrusters on the top here as well. But yeah, that's for later. So let's see our inventory. We have a couple more. Why do we have more parts? I should have ordered the right amount. Is there something I have not built? No, there shouldn't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a... Did a miscalculation. That's why I have extra parts. We got all the parts, yep. What I was doing there was I moved away, because I think the issue is that the grinder gets full of parts. And that is why it dropped the parts. So if we do this and go grinder, no, it's not full. go. Let's grab this one too. Can I just do this? No, I could not. Now it's... Okay, so whatever I did, or for whatever reason, what I did worked. So let's keep doing it that way, because I think I lost parts now. Like, just lost them. And that's not what I want. It is definitely not what I want. Because I don't have enough. I have my placed thrusters on the top there. I don't have enough stuff to build them. To build both of them. I can build one of them and almost build the other one. So there has definitely been a loss of parts. So let's do that. We now have 3 large thrusters. So let's grab a 4th here. There we go. Let's grab a couple of small ones as well. I don't think I will need to be using that trick over here. Don't care about this thing falling apart at all. So there we go. Might have deleted parts there. I'm feeling uncertain. So, first things first. Thruster. I'm going to start with the large thrusters. So I know we have them. And then this row. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, and these I won't be able to build. Because yeah, that makes sense. So look at that. Large, big thrusters. This ship is gonna be fast. And furious. So let's steal more small thrusters. I don't want to steal more of the large thrusters right now. Hopefully this isn't what's actually keeping the large thrusters in place. Ooh. Nice. Steal the top row here as well. Nice. So I'm going to try to fill out the left side first, and the top left side, of course, only, and then the top right side, which I, of course, have to build as well. So I think today we're going to have time to probably finish the top left side, at least building the thrusters, and see how it looks. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Go. I do want to finish the center part at least. Like just this. I should probably weld this as well. So they are not accidentally broken. For whatever reasons, and disconnect this entire thing. Because while it's not fully operational, it's going to be really hard to reconnect it again. So let's go. Now we're gonna see the transition here and see if it looks good. It's gonna be interesting to see. Yes, it does look pretty good. So that's nice. It doesn't have to be super detailed. It's a pretty large build thing, and I don't think I can do a better job than this, honestly. It's me we're talking about. If it looks good overall, then that's a huge success for me. So there we go. Actually make these as well. because they will be useful. And once we have all the directions, we will be able to... Oh, look at that. Yes, I know the episode's done. Look at it. That's pretty cool. That's gonna look amazing once we're done. Not sure what to do about this place here. Because the plan is to do this. Place 2 of these, and then we have kind of a corner here. So I guess... we need steel plates. We can do this real quick. Just grab a couple of steel plates. A couple. I grabbed as many as I could. I think what we'll do is 2 of these and then a... this and that, and then another one. Another 2 like that. We can build that, see how it looks, because we have time for that. This final little piece here. Oh, and I didn't have enough parts. Okay. That's too bad. What am I missing? Yeah, thruster parts. Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, I think it will look pretty cool. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this, if you have any ideas, which I probably won't hear until I'm actually done with this, but I think you can see what how this will work. It will stick out on the side, which means that we can't use this while flying through because it's wider than the ship, so we can have the big brakes. And this edge here will stay as it is, and it will allow us to disconnect this part. So when we go in to the asteroid, or once we reach the asteroid, we will just let this part go, because we will have, for example, behind here, we will have, let's see, batteries and gyroscopes. So we'll probably be able to fit a bunch of gyroscopes in this thing. That's the plan, at least. And maybe even make it so that this can be an independent small ship that will be the super... Now we have to get somewhere really quickly, because this alone, we're going to try it at least. It's going to be like a truck that doesn't have any cargo. You have no idea how ridiculously fast they are without without their load. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. It's time to say goodbye. I'm dragging stuff out. I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. If you did not, feel free to leave a dislike. And I shall see you the next time when I've placed the other side and welded it as well, probably. And we'll continue from there, making the top and the bottom. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Blah, blah, blah. Bye.